Vegas. Whoever doesn't believe that life is funny, Danny thinks, doesn't get the joke. He can easily remember when he had $20 in his jeans pocket and he thought he was rich. Now the clip he keeps in one of his tailor-made suits usually has 1,000 or more in it as walking around money. Danny can recall when it was a big deal when he and Terry could afford to go out for Chinese on a Friday night. Now he dines at Michelin-starred restaurants more than he wants to, which partially accounts for the shelf developing at his waistline. When asked if he's watching his weight, he usually answers that yes, he's watching it slide over his belt, the bonus 10 pounds he's gained from living a mostly sedentary life at a desk. His mother has tried to get him into tennis, but he feels stupid chasing a ball around just to whack it and have it come right back at him, and he doesn't play golf because for one thing it's as boring as shit, and for another he associates the game with doctors, lawyers, and stockbrokers, and he's not any of those. The old Danny used to sneer at those types, look down at those effete businessmen from beneath. He'd jam his toque down over his shaggy hair, climb into his old peacoat, grab his brown bag lunch with pride and a chip on his shoulder, and go to work on the Providence docks, a Springsteen kind of guy. Now he listens to Darkness on a Pioneer stereo system that ran him $1.50. But he still prefers a cheeseburger to Kobe beef, good fish and chips, impossible to get in Vegas at any price, to Chilean sea bass. And on the rare occasion when he has to fly anywhere, he goes commercial instead of taking the corporate jet. He does, however, fly first class. His reluctance to use the company's Learjet pisses his son off no end. Danny gets it. What 10-year-old doesn't want to fly in a private jet? Danny has promised Ian that the next vacation they go on of any distance, they'll do it. But he'll feel guilty about it. Then is a chowderhead, his partner Dom Rinaldi said one time, meaning that he's an old New England, practical, well, cheap guy, for whom any kind of physical indulgence is deeply suspect. Danny deflected the issue. Try getting a decent bowl of chowder here. Not that milky baby puke they serve, but real chowder in the clear broth. You employ 5 executive chefs, Dom said. They'll make you chowder from the foreskins of virgin Peruvian frogs if you tell them to. Sure, but Danny won't do that. He wants his chefs spending their time making the guests anything they want. That's where the money comes from. He gets up, stands by the window, tinted to combat the relentless Las Vegas sun, and looks down at the Lavinia Hotel. The old Lavinia, Danny thinks, the last of the hotels from the 50s building boom. A relic, a remnant barely hanging on. Its long-gone heyday was the era of the Rat Pack, wise guys and showgirls, counting room skim and dirty money. If those walls could talk, Danny thinks, they'd take the 5th. Now it's on the market. Danny's company, Tara, already owns the 2 adjacent properties to the south, including the one he's standing in. A rival group, Weingard, has the casinos to the north. Whoever ends up with the Lavinia will control the most prestigious location left on the Strip. And Las Vegas is a prestige kind of town. Vern Weingard has the purchase all but sewed up, Danny knows. Probably for the best, probably not wise for Tara to expand too quickly. Still, it is the only space left on the Strip, and... He buzzes Gloria in the outer office. I'm going to the gym. Do you need directions? Funny. Do you remember that you have a lunch with Mr. Weingard and Mr. Levine? I do now, Danny says, although he wishes he didn't. What time? 12:30, Gloria says. At the club. Even though Danny doesn't play golf or tennis, he's a member of the Las Vegas Country Club because, as his mother instructed him, it's pretty much mandatory for doing business. You have to be seen there, Madeline said. Why? Because it's old Las Vegas. I'm not old Las Vegas, Danny said. But I am, she said, and like it or not, to do business in this town, you have to do it with old Las Vegas. Danny joined the club. And the bouncy castle will be delivered by 3, Gloria says. The bouncy castle. For Ian's birthday party? Gloria says. You do remember...